Me está haciendo la moto como que se apaga. ¿Pero gasolina tiene? No me vayas a dejar tirado, por favor, te lo pido. Yo creo que está quemando agua. No tendría agua la gasolina que le acabo de poner. Ahí, arribita, como si fuera sidra. No. No, por favor, aquí no. Oh, Dios, me voy a quedar tirado, tío. No. Tenía agua, tío, no puede ser. Roca grande.
Vivimos en un universo de infinitas posibilidades y una de ellas es clara. Si sumerges dentro de un charco un bidón de gasolina, puede ser que entre agua en él.
¡Ay, no! ¿Por qué no cambié la gasolina, tío? Por favor, quema todo el agua que haya, por favor. No, tío. ¡Ay, no! ¡Ay, no! Quémala entera, por favor. A ver.
Y aunque el cartel de la carretera de las lágrimas recomendaba no hacer dedo, tendría que jugármela implorando ayuda para resolver este pedo.
Qué tonto soy.
Hello, how are you? My motorbike just stopped.
Mi mamá me decía que nunca confiara en extraños, pero viajando aprendí que a veces es la única manera de desenredar lo que enmaraña.
I just messed up. I put some extra gas that I had, and it had probably water inside because the other day I fell on a puddle. So now the gas is mixed with water. Are you carrying gas with you? Because I have something to take my gas out, but I will need to put gas in.
Yeah, I hear you there, but I'm actually working.
Okay, sorry.
La primera persona parecía improbable que me sacara de allí. Veamos con la segunda.
Después de toda la que lié para arreglar la moto. Hello, yeah, it's a thing that I put some gas that had water inside. Now it turned on. Can I try and you are a little bit behind me just in case I... Thank you. Thank you, man.
A ver si funciona. Claro, es que la moto se hundió aquí cuando me metí en el charco. Seguro esa gasolina tenía agua. A ver si funciona. A ver si funciona. Mira, parece que sí.
Ama tu jaca y tu jaca te cuidará. Recorre el mundo y el mundo te sorprenderá. Si no amas tu jaca se ahogará. Pero si te quedas tirado, confía que alguien te ayudará.
Por lo menos sé que tengo ahí a alguien detrás. Que si me quedo tirado del todo, me ayudará de alguna manera. No, tío. Qué error tan terrible. Puede ser, tío. ¿Cómo no cambié el líquido?
You want to look at the gas station?
The thing is that the other day I fell into a puddle and probably some water came into my extra in the roto packs. So I don't know, maybe I can make it, maybe no, maybe it burns that water.
Oh, what?
Thank you, until this wants to go. Ya no quiere prender. No, tío, no me lo puedo creer. ¿Cómo me va a costar llegar a Alaska? No, voy a quemar la batería. Ay, Dios santo. Do you have extra gas there?
I don't, unfortunately. There's a gas station about 25 kilometers.
I know. I was supposed to put gas there, but many things broke in the last days and I couldn't see exactly how much gas I had. So I put the extra, and the extra probably had water also, because I was fixing for 3 days the bike in Telqua. It was a water problem that it was all around, so we had to clean everything, and now I think that I put water again inside.
Yeah, from the spare tank.
From the spare tank, yeah. First time I use it, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm gonna have to clean the tank again, man.
Well, I can get you to the gas station if you want, if that's helpful.
Yeah, but what can I do there?
Maybe they have that additive you put in the gas tank that gets rid of the water.
Is there an additive that cleans the water?
Yeah. I don't know if they would have it there. Like, I know Canadian Tire and the big stores have it. I don't know what the gas station would have, though.
Okay,
I've never been up here. I'm from the island.
All right. Thank you for stopping, by the way.
Yeah.
So basically, if I put that liquid, the water will...
Oh, yeah, it gets rid of the water in the tank. It evaporates the water. I think you leave the gas tank open and it evaporates the water. I have no idea if they have it, though. But I know that they make that.
It's not gonna work anymore, I think. How far is it? Like 25 kilometers?
25, yeah. So half an hour drive. Right. Then I'm headed down to Stewart. I'm going to work there.
Yeah, I'm going to Stewart as well. But if I go with you, how I come back?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the thing. Do we have signal here? No signal here.
Maybe this guy has gas. I don't know.
Maybe we stop him.
Y aquí hace aparición la tercera persona, un médico anestesista que iba camino a Alaska por la muerte de su hermano.
I think he's gonna have. Yeah, he has.
That's diesel. It's a yellow gas can.
Oh, man. Let's see.
Can you drain your gas tank?
I can drain it, yeah. Because we could take all of my gas out and maybe put another gas. Hello, the other.
Oh, yeah. I think he's looking for some gas.
Hello, sir. Do you have gas here?
Diesel.
It's diesel, no?
I can give you a ride if you want.
Thank you. But are you coming back later, or?
No,
You can hitchhike back, though, I'm sure. Somebody will pick you up.
That's our crossroads, so people here are generally, we help each other, right? So,
Después de todo lo que me costó arreglar la moto, le meto agua de nuevo, macho. Jamás pensé que se podía haber metido agua ahí. Qué liada, macho, qué liada. I never imagined that this thing was going to have water inside. Supposed to be sealed.
Como tantas cosas hay que deberían ser de una forma y luego son de otra. La paz en el mundo, la justicia social, el respeto a la vida o un mínimo de conocimiento mecánico después de 7 años de viajar y viajar.
Tiene que haber alquilado el camión.
I would say go with him. There's more room for your stuff. And just hitchhike back. Good luck to you, man.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah, you bet.
Chao. Oh, man.
all right, well, what do you want to take?
The thing is that all my things are here.
I know.
So I don't know what to do exactly. If I should take everything.
Well, you can throw it in the back if you want, or you can, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not a mechanic, but I grew up on a ranch. I had 2 cycles, right? I'd say that you probably need to drain your tank, and you need to get the water out with something like, you could just run gas through it, or you could use ether.
Do you think someone will take me back here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save the location.
Me había quedado tirado a 17 kilómetros de Merisiadin Junction, lugar en el que se encontraba la siguiente gasolinera. Así que tendría que ir hasta allí y luego regresar a por la moto.
Is there maybe a motorbike mechanic over there? Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we can check. I have internet in the cars.
Can we check?
Yeah.
Merisiadin Junction.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm driving a motorcycle like 17 kilometers from where you are, and my bike just stopped working because got some water into the tank. Do you have this product to make the water disappear, evaporate?
No, I don't think we have anything like that. No.
Is there kind of a workshop there of cars, of bikes, or anything?
No. No, this is a work camp. It's just a work camp.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Patrick tomó el control de la conversación, preguntando de nuevo por el producto, por el taller y por un servicio de grúa. Nada de eso había. De hecho, el único mecánico de motos en 1500 kilómetros a la redonda era Sam. La última esperanza en caso de necesitar ser remolcado era que nos prestaran un cable largo de remolque, pues el que yo llevaba era demasiado corto para una furgoneta como la suya.
Last thing is, do you have a tow cable there, possibly? Like the nylon ones?
You'd have to ask maintenance.
Yeah.
Be able to get out of here.
Pero antes de nada, tenía que consultar con el sensei de la mecánica.
Okay, let's see what my mechanic friend from Colombia says.
Qué vaina, Agus. No, sí, lo mejor en este caso sería así sea con una manguera desde la tapa de intentar drenar lo más posible que se tenga ese combustible con agua. Ahí sí, agregarle combustible limpio e intentar encenderla. Si no enciende, sí toca hacer todo el proceso otra vez.
Y como sospechaba que esto iba a llevar un rato,
I don't want to delay you or anything. I don't know. Probably you don't want to, but I could pay you for bringing me and towing me there.
Oh, no necesito.
No necesitas.
No.
I just don't want to
No.
delay you, mate.
No, I'm retired. I'm pretty self-sufficient. My brother passed away and I need to get to...
Oh
Anchorage.
man, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're going to the funeral or?
No, he died in Seattle, but I have to close his estate and my son's up there waiting for me. So,
Oh man, so sorry. I'm so sorry.
no,
I don't want to delay
I've
you.
seen
Sorry.
death. I was a physician for 30 years. I have seen lots of death. So I'm giving you my advice. I think you'd be better off if you came with me.
Yeah.
And then...
Let's do that. But I will need to take the most important things.
No, it's no problem.
tener tiempo es un lujo, tenerlo y no usarlo un pecado. La muerte espera, pero yo voy despacio.
You good?
Yeah, I hope so.
You got your key?
I have it. Anyway, the bike doesn't start. So.
All right.
What's your dog's name?
Cosmo.
Cosmo?
Yeah, he's 15. He's mostly blind and deaf. I've had him since he was a puppy. He's very friendly. He doesn't bite or bark. Or he loves people.
I love dogs.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, so shall I get in?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink? Beer? Anything like that? Or-
Beer? No beer for me. Thank you.
You want a V8 or water? Or-
Maybe whatever without alcohol.
Oh yeah. No, I'm trying to get you drunk.
No.
Okay. Here's a V8. I also have water.
Okay, understood. Beer.
No, this is just V8.
V8
juice.
vegetable juice. Okay,
It's
this.
tomato juice.
Wow, it's like a gazpacho.
Yeah. Yeah, it's delicious.
I never imagined a gazpacho in a can.
Yeah, it's delicious. Do you want some bread and cheese or anything, or are you good? You want
No,
us to get
I'm
going?
good. I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
En el camino fui conociendo a Patrick, quien estaba haciendo ahora lo que durante su etapa laboral no pudo.
I'm a musician now, so I have my studio and keyboard in here. It's all.
Or
just-
really? What kind of music do you play?
I play jazz, but I'm going to get my degree in composition.
So you right now are living in the van.
I'm retired. Yeah, I just drum.
Vamos a ver qué encontramos. Are you not cold on your legs?
I'm Scottish, eh? 30% of your heat comes out of your head, right? So if you keep your head warm, you're usually okay.
No, this is antifreeze.
Yeah. It's cleaner. Yeah, that's all oil.
No me sorprendió que no hubiera, pero sí encontrar un cartel de otra mujer indígena desaparecida.
Sorry?
You know it's raining and shitty outside?
Yeah, you get the pedal bike.
Don't give me a hard time. Come on. It's better to laugh.
Right?
Yeah,
Try to make the best out of every situation.
that's the idea.
We'll have a safe trip.
So, thank you. One of the sides of the bike. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
it's,
let's do that.
it's bigger than it looks. That's what I tell the women.
Primera vez en mi vida que utilizo el Rotopax y tiene agua dentro, tío. Increíble, increíble. Pues nada, paso número 1, llevarme gasolina, drenar la que tengo dentro, meterle la nueva, lo voy a limpiar un poco y a ver si arranca. It's over there, ¿no? Estaba a punto de coger diésel, ahí. Lo que me faltaba, meterle diésel a la moto. Life is a constant surprise.
Yeah, chaos.
Okay.
Is it good? You want some bread and ham?
¿Te gusta alimentar a la gente? Thank you.
No worries.
Oh, jamón. I think you were not there, but the woman told me that if the bike doesn't turn on, she will be bringing the additive from Stewart to me.
Oh, that's amazing. There's very, very little crime, and
They trust people.
well, it's very dangerous out here, and you can die if you don't get help. So, you know, it's karma. You know, you.
Ok, vamos a intentar solucionarlo. Supernova. Qué dolores de cabeza me das a veces. También muchas alegrías. Aunque esto, reconozcámoslo, ha sido culpa mía. Lo otro también. Menos mal que mi amigo Jesús me dijo que adquiriera esto. No con este propósito, pero... You know what direction do I need to... I never used this actually.
Oh well, I usually just I don't know if that's what I usually just use my mouth.
I don't know how this works, man.
Here, it's okay. Here, I'll help you.
Sorry.
No worries. I grew up on a ranch, so I get high. I don't think there's anything in there. There's no wet, so I don't think there's anything in the bottom.
Maybe it's in this part because the tank does like a V.
Ah.
And it comes through here and through there.
Oh, I see. This may be too big.
Estuvimos un rato intentando alcanzar los recovecos del tanque, pero no conseguíamos que la goma llegase al punto exacto de succión.
I don't think there was much water in there, right?
Not much, no.
Okay, so
Because it was full of gasoline. So only a little bit of water could come in.
so if you fill that into your tank, it may dilute it out enough that it would be okay. Yeah. I think your best option would be to put the gas in and see if it'll start with that. And if it doesn't,
and maybe shake it a little bit, no?
yeah, I mean, that will dilute the gas out.
Okay, let's try this then.
Yeah, that's what I would do. And try to run I would try to run it through. Oh, the
Yeah.
plug. Gravity. The biggest enemy.
The biggest enemy.
Yeah.
It makes everything fall.
It's the biggest killer. I have gloves if you...
You want to do it?
Sure.
It's gonna leak something, so put everything in vertical.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's leaking now, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
So go for it. And let's pray.
You must feel good Catholic.
How are you feeling today?
Good. It's a luxury to have time because my life was measured in minutes before retirement, and now I have time.
I'm so happy that you're retired.
Well, I hope this works.
I think we're gonna shake the bike a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do you want to shake it with me?
Yeah, not very strong, so my legs are weak.
Don't worry.
I feel like a wimp. I used to do these big expeditions, and now I'm feeble. But I think the biggest thing that will help, I mean, just the chemistry of the gasoline, it will automatically
Mix.
mix. That's the biggest thing.
The chemistry works. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you have time.
This is a milagro, eh?
Es un milagro, es un milagro.
Los mejores milagros son los que te encuentras en el camino. Hay gente que sin saberlo es santa y sus actos premios de platino. En la carretera de las lágrimas, afortunadamente, no todas son por los desaparecidos. También las hay por esa alquimia que transforma al desconocido en amigo.
Vamos a ver si con este poquito de gasolina Super Supernova se anima. Por favor, espero que sí. Me ha salvado el Patrick, ¿eh? Con el frío que hace, iba en pantalón corto. I'll see you there. Va a ir detrás mía, monitoreando que no me quede tirado, asegurándose de que llego a la gasolinera para meterle más gasolina y mezclar aún más el agua. Tenía que ser muy poquita agua, muy poquita. El Rotopax estaba lleno de gasolina. ¿Qué le pudo entrar? 20 mililitros de agua, muy poco. Pero Sam el otro día me dijo, only a little bit of water could be avoiding the explosion.
Any water.
Basta un poco de agua para que la moto no prenda. Y definitivamente un poquito de agua seguro que entró. Así que bueno, si llego hoy a la gasolinera y lleno el depósito entero, debería solucionar esta película. Ay, Dios mío, Supernova. Los sustos que me da. Y lo que te doy yo a ti. Oh, Dios santo. Se me han olvidado hasta ponerme los guantes. Pero por suerte hemos subido a 11 grados, así que estamos bien. Está haciendo ahí luces como de ¡vamos, vamos! Patrick es de Seattle, ha sido anestesista toda su vida, está yendo a Anchorage porque su hermano se acaba de morir, tiene 58 años, está jubilado y se está dedicando a viajar el resto de su etapa en este plano. Ha trabajado muchos años en Centroamérica y África con Médicos Sin Fronteras y doy fe de ello. Se nota que es una persona que le gusta ayudar y se nota que está en esa etapa de la vida en la que este tipo de cosas lo rejuvenecen y le dan felicidad. Así que bendiciones, bendiciones para Patrick. Es que esto es una maravilla. O sea, me recoge un tipo en la Mercedes top gama de viaje. Me da queso, me da jamón. Me quería pagar la gasolina. Y todo el tiempo me decía, no te preocupes, es que puedo hacerlo. Es que quiero hacerlo. Y yo, no, ya, pero ya, Patrick, sí sé que puedes, pero déjame hacer a mí también la parte que yo puedo. Otra aventura de quedarme tirado tan pronto. O sea, el primer día de rodar después del anterior. Pero así son las cosas. Y así se las estamos contando. Vamos a ver si llegamos. Qué intensidad. Aquí hemos llegado a llenar Supernova de gasolina que reduzca el agua. Me he estresado, ¿eh? Otro día sacando el tanque, vaciándolo, limpiando el sistema de inyección, el carburador, porque esa zona estuvo sumergida en el charco. O sea que le he metido agua con barro a la moto, un poquito. La vida, la vida. La vida es bella.
Yeah, yeah.
¿Entiendes?
Yes.
La vida es bella y tengo mucha suerte de haberte conocido.
Ah. I like helping people. That's why I went into medicine, and I'm glad I was able to help.
Well, you have been your entire life saving somehow or helping to save people's lives.
Yeah.
Today you just did something similar in another way.
Yeah. I'm grateful for these opportunities. You know?
Why?
I believe that by helping others, we help ourselves, and I think we're all together. honestly. I think that we're all, you know.
You're gonna make me cry, man.
No, it's true though. I mean, it sounds like a self-help book, but it's true. I've been helped by other people many times, and I do believe in karma, but I also believe that it makes us better people to help others.
Totally agree.
I've been helped by others many times, by people who didn't speak my language. Sikh Indians here in Canada. I've had my life threatened. I have many stories, but I believe in helping other people when I can.
Thank you, man.
It's a privilege. People are not who we think that they are, and that by learning that other people are different, we learn more about ourselves, and it makes us better people. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
This is for you.
Oh, thank you. I have so many stickers. I love them. I put them in my van.
Oh, really?
On the cupboards when they come up so I can see where I've been.
It's for you.
Thank you so much.
Man.
My friend, I'll give you. I'm not looking for fame. I just...
I know, but you deserve it.
My pleasure is helping you. You do remind me of people that I've traveled with in the past. I've climbed big mountains and done expeditions, and you remind me of a friend I would travel with. So
I would like to be an alpinist one day.
Yeah.
That's my third dream. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Second one is music. Third one is expedition in high mountains.
I've done many high mountains, and there's nothing like it. As Sir Edmund Hillary said, he said it's not the mountain that you conquer, but yourself. And I truly believe that.
Me too.
The road is just a way to discover.
It's the same thing about arriving to Alaska for me.
Yeah.
It's not about arriving to Alaska, it's arriving to the goal that is on my mind.
Yeah, yes.
It doesn't matter if it's Alaska or it's another place. It's the place that I know that is the end of my trip in America.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Well, buen video, my friend. Buena suerte.
Buena suerte, buen camino y muchísimas gracias. If you come to Spain, just write to me, okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Safe travel.
Y tras despedirme de Patrick, finalmente puse rumbo al sitio que por momentos pensé que no llegaría, pero que a pesar del agua y de la lluvia, afortunadamente alcanzaría.
¡Wow! Mira aquello, ¿eh? El pedazo de glaciar. No me puedo parar a grabarlo con el dron porque está lloviendo.
Dron que, por cierto, había reparado en casa de Patrick y Javi.
¡Qué bonito está, señor glaciar! Qué pena que estén desapareciendo con el cambio climático.
Qué pena, pero qué alegría que después de otra aventura inesperada llegase a Stewart. Un pueblito de origen minero de apenas medio millar de habitantes, con la moto mutilada, sucia, mojada, sudando aceite y con 1, 2 y hasta 3 avisos. Pero nada de esto importa cuando sabes a lo que has venido, a cumplir la promesa que te hiciste, admirando los misterios del destino.